Alright, hello and welcome to the Northland. I have one more little mod that we're going to do. Let me show you how to do this, because at least for this particular one, I don't know if I put the name in or if I can find the link. I'll put the link in the description below. But this one is a little bit different. The instructions are not very good. And I tried looking some stuff up on YouTube, and everyone I found on YouTube is different than this. So let me flip you around, show you what I got, and we'll see if we can figure this out. All right, stick around to the end of the video. I have some important information regarding this product. All right, so obviously first thing you do, you got to remove your spare tire. I already put the light on here. Obviously it just, oops, sorry about the camera. Obviously it just slides right on over the holes. And then I routed the wire in through the right side or passenger side hole on the spare tire bracket. Come around here, and you got to pry this off of this little plastic thing. It's pretty stiff, so you got to really pull hard, and then feed your wires through the hole. Come over here, you got to remove. You got to remove this bracket and this. They call them baffles or whatever. You know, obviously it's just like that, and I used just a little plastic pry bar. Just be careful, the clips pop right out if you're careful. So routed the wire through this hole and then up through this hole. Okay. From here we go. I'm going to end up zip tying it, you know, so it's not just dangling here. We're going to zip tie it along with this cable. Come in over here, you have 4 plastic screws with the, I can't remember what they're called. You know, they got these little deals on them, little plastic screws. So you got 4 of them. I couldn't get my bottom one out. It's like stripped or something. So anyway, I just left it in. And then you have 2 bolts like this that go in the side here. And those are, what do I do with my ratchet? Those are just so I get it right here, 10 millimeter socket. Okay. And then just kind of pull this out of the way. Your light bracket is right here. Now I've already plugged everything in. Obviously, I mean, it's pretty easy. The hardest thing was getting this pulled out enough to where you could unclip it. But it's just like all the other types of plugs. You got a little pin, you just push it in and pull it up and lift. And this light comes with 2 plugs, so you plug one into the, and you can only do it one way. So you plug one into the male into the female, and the female into the male over here. Now it should be just plug and play. Now I haven't turned these on yet, so let's see what happens. All right, so I just turned my thing on the accessory. We turn the lights on so that we know it's going to be hot anyway, and so we'll see if it works here. We got tail lights, and we have lights. Now this particular one I got is a multicolored one. I can change it. It comes with a remote, so you can change colors. You can change brightness on here. You can change modes. I keep pressing the mode button. So mode button. So you can do different things that way. You have an on-off. If you don't want them on at all, you can turn them off. What else we got? Speed. So you can speed it up, slow it down if you want. Speed plus, speed minus. We have, let's see, we have, so that's supposed to be white. Looks kind of whitish. Maybe it looks a little blue on the phone, but we got yellow, red, purple. We got all kinds of good stuff on here. So, and supposedly, obviously I can't check this by myself, but when you press the brake light, these will turn to red. And then when you're off the brake, it goes to whatever pattern you had it on. So, pretty cool. Now all we got to do is button everything back up. We'll do that in reverse order. And get the spare tire on. We'll see what it looks like when the tire's on. So there's one revision to this. When you're dealing with this cover, trying to put that rubber thing on is a pain in the ass, and I realized that this actually, it has these little tabs, has one on each side, one on top, one on bottom, but if you can, well, you can, if you work with it, you just have to get these tabs pushed in, then pull out this whole plastic piece. It'll be a lot easier for you than it will be trying to get that rubber back on here and put it back in. So, word to the wise, but I didn't know that, so now I do. Now, for this part, like I said, these just, oop, wrong way. Sorry about the camera work, you know, I told you I'm not very good at doing stuff and filming. So, then these just snap in place, same with the top one there. Okay, so here's another note, word to the wise. It has, you notice there's, clips they're like these little lips, right? And then the bottom has these in them. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this on, wrong side. So you're going to put this on top first, right? You're going to feed this up in and then push in, because otherwise you can't get those lips in if you do it the other way. So there you go. That's finished product. We'll get everything cleaned up, put back, get the tire on, and then we'll see what it looks like with the tire on. I know I already said that, but I was just covering how to put it back together in case somebody decides to do this and they're like, how the hell does this go on? I'm sure you can figure it out, though. So there you go. There it is. Lights on. Let's see. Boy, picking a color might be difficult. I don't know what I want to do. Anyway, hey, patriotic. Oh, I guess not. Maybe I thought it was just... Anyway, you get it, right? I like it. I think it looks good. All right, so in case you're wondering, I just looked at the instructions a little bit better. And, I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, but there are 120 different color combinations, patterns, whatever you want to call them, that you can go through. This is, I don't know how many, I've been through a ton so far, but there's, I mean, I think pretty much if you can dream it up, it's on here. We had some propeller type ones. We had like the heartbeat kind of thing going. I don't even think I'm close yet as far as what's available as far as patterns. I mean, it just keeps going. I mean, and I am continuing to press the button to, I don't think I'm going to go through them all. I've found a couple that I really like so far, and maybe I'll, when I get a final color pattern that I want, I'll put that on here. There we go again. This isn't, I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to put the final pattern on here. That wasn't the final pattern, but you see what I mean? I mean, it's just, you name it. It's here. It's cool. I could just sit and play with this and watch it forever, I think. Well, maybe not forever, but all right, I'll shut it off. I think I might go with this one for right now. I'll probably change it again tomorrow, but that's just kind of, I don't know, maybe this is bad. It might be mesmerizing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Like I said, I'll put, if I can remember, I'll put the link to this particular spare tire light in the description below. If anybody has any questions regarding the product itself or any of the installation stuff, let me know, and hopefully I can answer that for you. But I mean, it's pretty, I mean, I guess once I really just sat and kind of figured it out, because like I said, the instructions aren't very good, so it really wasn't that hard once you start kind of realizing how lights and electricity, and it's plug and play. Obviously, I showed you the plugs, so it's just trying to figure out exactly which plugs they're talking about using. So, you know, a lot of the lights I saw, at least the ones I looked up on YouTube, involve this light. You have to open that up and plug it in, and it's just literally, it's just a brake light. It's either not on, and then it comes on when the brake lights are on, and that's pretty much it. I have yet to see a video with these ones that change colors and patterns. So far I like it. We'll see how long it lasts. You know, again, it wasn't very expensive. I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, something like that. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that isn't very, very expensive. So, hopefully it'll last a while. And if it doesn't, I'll make sure I put that in the video later on. All right. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Even if you didn't like it, I'd appreciate it if you just tickle that like button a little bit. Share it with somebody, anybody you choose. Let's just shoot for everybody. Share it with one person. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next video. All right. So here's the update on this piece of... So anyway, I hooked up this thing, right? And I showed you that it worked, right? The deal inside the spare tire works. I had brake lights, tail lights, everything was cool. I didn't think I needed to check my turn signals. I mean, everything's working. So I go to work this morning, flip on my right signal, and it starts going bonkers, like something's wrong. And I knew right away that it wasn't working, although I was hoping. So I got to work, verified that it wasn't working. And I thought, you know, maybe it just wasn't pushed all the way in, right? The connections weren't tight. So I came home, tore it all apart again, all right? And verified that the connections were tight, even hooked them up 2-3 times. Now, you can't do it backwards. There's only one way they hook up, and it still doesn't work. So now I'm going to tear this piece of crap off of here, and I'm going to send it back, and I'm going to let this company know exactly what I think of their product. So my word to you is, this particular one anyway, don't buy it. I'll put the link to this one in the description below so that you know what not to get. Because, you know, it's not that it was a hard job, but one of my biggest pet peeves is wasting time. Now, I spent, you know, I don't know, an hour maybe, because the directions were terrible, putting this on. Now I have to spend probably another 20 minutes or so tearing it all apart. So anyway, as you can tell, I'm not happy. You know, all the reviews, I checked the product reviews, I tried to do my freaking homework, and everybody raved about it. Oh, it's great, this, that. Maybe this one is defective. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to try it again, though. I'm fed up with it. So this, and I'll tell you something else. This is my second electronic project that I'm returning. We had a curved light bar for the front. I think it was a 50-inch light bar. Part of it was my problem because I didn't read thoroughly. So I bought this 50-inch curved light bar, supposed to work with the truck. And then I bought some aftermarket brackets because I didn't think the brackets that came with it were going to work. And it turns out that the brackets I bought were for a 52-inch light bar. And anyway, rather than try and buy 50-inch brackets, I just returned the light bar. So I got this thing instead, thinking, yeah, piece of cake, right? It shouldn't be too bad. This don't work either. So now I'm just done. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you made it this far. Again, my advice, save your money or talk with somebody who actually has one of these types of things and see how they like it. But I'm telling you, I thought this was going to be cool. It would have been if it worked. So anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.